Well, we hit our milestone. First one. First of
Bye,
many.
guys. We hit the bye. Bye. See you. Okay. Bye.
1,000 subscribers. We cannot thank you guys enough for subscribing, for tuning in every single day for daily Mets content. And this is just the beginning. This is just the first milestone, and this is the first of many. So thank you guys so much. But other than that, we're still waiting on the Carlos Correa updates. Obviously, there's some stuff that came out today regarding his contract and regarding some stuff of when this deal is finally going to get done. And we are finally going to put an end to right now this 12-day fiasco of it just constantly stalling with his physical. So other than that, thank you guys for 1,000 subscribers. And let's roll the intro for the first time in the quadruple digits. So here we go. Do you want to start? Just say anything.
No,
1,000.
No, we're good. We're not done. Job's not done yet. We don't got 100K yet. Job's not done. Thanks, though.
Okay, I guess I'm gonna be the one taking over the whole thing. Okay,
I did the Twitter post. You can do the YouTube post.
Okay, full on blunt, full on that. Okay, dark. Okay, well, first of all, I want to thank everyone that is pretty much tuned in from the beginning, from when we used to just do live shows once a week, all the way to now where we're doing daily content and videos, streams, and now podcasts. I also want to obviously thank my co-hosts and everything. Job's not done yet. Andrew, Frank, Tony, and everybody else that has also been guests on this show as well and on this whole journey. And this is not done yet. And obviously we're not retiring at all. But it definitely is a milestone of, it's definitely worth it of, staying up late as for me, editing videos and getting some stuff out there. And it's definitely fun to talk about the Mets, every day and kind of have that audience of people where we could kind of gather opinions, and it can get spicy at times, and it's a passionate fan base, and that's definitely something that we really thrive on, and something that really motivates us to continue to do what we do. And we hope that we can do it for a very long time as this team continues to grow and hopefully get better as time goes on, as we continue to win, and hopefully this channel continues to grow, and we continue to bring in good content for you guys. So thank you guys so much. Seriously, from the bottom of my heart, from the bottom of everybody's heart, I'm speaking for everyone, because I guess I'm the leader here, and I'm the of everything. I don't consider myself the leader, but I guess I'm just the administrator. Like in schools. But other than that, I mean, I don't know what to say. I mean, we've really gotten it's been a while. I can tell you, it's been a while. We've known each other for a good 2 years now.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah. Lindor's extension was the first opening day COVID.
Yeah. So the four of us, I'd say we've known each other for about 2 years now. And we just, we were on some live shows with some previous, some creators that we would have some guests on. Guys like 5 Points Vids has joined us multiple times. Shout out to him. iTalk Studios, a big friend of the channel. We hope to have more guests on here on the podcasts, or maybe in some videos in the future as this continues to grow. So for those of you in the chat right now, Let us know if you guys want to, congratulate the channel on 1K. I don't like being. I'm not really a big person to dwell on accomplishments. I'm not really one to bask in the glory of everything. I kind of just continue to go. But for those of you, you have your Mets questions, go ahead. You can say that. For those of you who have not seen anything in the Carlos Carrasco saga that continues to drone on and on and on, going on 12 to now 13 days now. So now it's 2 weeks that we're still pretty much in the dark, and the entire Mets offseason is paused. I would say that the entire idea of all of our content is definitely like froze a little bit. We did not have a podcast this week because I was sick, and also lack of news as well. So we would have just been talking about Carlos Correa for about an hour, because even though it's a hot topic, I think that we finally run out of breath at some point. We have to take some kind of break. But yeah, again, thank you for 1K, and that's pretty much it. For those of you in the chat right now, thank you. I'm seeing some congratulations. What are your thoughts on everything? As I made it a little bit more mushy. Anything you'd like to add on?
As a Rhino,
my co-host who's supposed to add to the show and not just pass it over to me.
Well, as a rhinoceros, the fact that there is a rhino in the world with 1,000 subscribers, partially, obviously it's a tag team group, but yeah, again, we're not done. It's cool. We hit the, it seeing the YouTube channel and going Googling up Mets Weekly, and there's a 1K. Not, it hides, whatever number on the mobile. It looks cool, but again, this is just a start. We got 3 months to opening day. We have a potential superstar to add, and maybe some more blockbuster trades. Who knows what else? And again, we're not done. We're just getting started. It took a while, but it's cool to have 1K. But now the goal's 5, 10, 15. That doesn't stop. I'm the same way. It's like cool. Kind of like how the Mets said it before they collapsed. It's like, oh, we'll enjoy this tonight, but tomorrow it doesn't matter. So like, it's kind of how it is. It's cool to have that 1K, and this is what this thing is.
Just sipping.
Little Mountain Dew and whiskey. No hurt nobody. But yeah, it's just cool. Appreciate you guys. Again, if you're new, subscribe. Tell a friend. Tell a dog. Make an account for your dog. Have him subscribe. Have him watch it. Before he goes to bed. As a Rhino, show fellow Rhinos. So again, we're not done yet. We still got a lot of work to do, and some collabs down the road we'll want to work with, and just keep working, and see how big we can make this.
Talk real quick about Dom Smith. I mean, there's not really much to talk about except like of the assumptions of like, yeah, okay, he's probably going to kill us and kill nobody else when he plays us. But I can tell you right now that it just didn't work out. It really didn't work out. It looked like we had a little bit of a breakout from him in 2019, 2020. Obviously, the shortened year just being completely crazy. Could the juice balls been something to do with that? Maybe. But, this was a first-round pick, and he just did not play to expectation. We gave him tons of chances. He's battled through tons of injuries. He's been in this organization for a long time, and I do wish him the best. I do wish him the best wherever he ends up. If he stays with the Nationals long term, I doubt it. But all I can say is that I would, I guarantee that he's going to be very liked in DC. He's a very likable guy. He's very easy to root for. But it just wasn't working out. And at the end of the day, it comes to a lot of conclusions, but a lot of guys that the Mets have really had to let go of recently to kind of make that final push to be a win now team. Guys like, Robinson Cano, who are liked in the clubhouse for some fucking reason. James McCann.
He had his press conference.
Very likable guy, very nice guy. They just had to let him go, and it just wasn't working. Again, baseball's a business at the end of the day, and that's just how it is. And I wish Dom the best. He's a great guy, but on this roster, it just wasn't working at all.
Yeah, and the death of Dom Smith was the factuation of a polar bear showing up in Queens. That was the nail in his coffin. As soon as that polar bear showed up, hit the 53 homers, took his job. And yeah, he had a good 2020, after in 2019, Alonso comes up, he's the good 2020. And then he never really became anything anymore because he lost his position and he was playing out of position and it was never going to work. And as soon as the polar bear showed up, Dom was done and that was it. So he's a good dude. Again, he's a great dude. He's a good person. They'll make the new cookie club with him and Joey Meneses, which doesn't even make sense. I mean, yes, Meneses had only good second half, but he's a first baseman, so you're already going into battle with a team that potentially has their first baseman. So he's a good dude. I wish him the best, but, don't piss us off in September. We need to win these games. We all know he's going to hit a game-winning three-run homer to knock us out of the first place or have the Phillies jump us or anything.
Yeah, I mean, the final nail in the coffin usually is from a player that we really don't like, but I mean, or, a player that, is fucking terrible, but, they just lean into one. We usually do it to them ourselves. What?
Speaking of Met killers and the fact that someone has involved the Mets, of course, Gene Segura had to stay in the division. Of course.
Yeah.
Right? Couldn't just go to the American League and just piss off. No, he's going to go to the Marlins. Him, John Birdie, Miguel Rojas, all going to be in the same lineup.
Why do I feel like we kept him in somewhat check this year?
No, he hit the homer against Acevedo. He still hit some big. I mean, the Marcano homer kind of made us forget about it, but I don't know if it was. I forgot who gave it up in the 8th inning when Segura homer. I don't know. Was it Otto?
Oh, it was Trevor May, of course.
It was Trevor. Oh, the Fortnite boy, of course.
Another guy people did not want to get rid of because he's such a nice guy.
I got something I got to show you in a group chat. It should have me on the ground. I'll show it to you later. I guess I could shut the TikTok. I'll send it to you.
Have the Mets officially given up on Correa? No, they have not given up on Correa. It's just stalling right now, and there's a lot of different stipulations as to what we're seeing that they're going to implement into his contract. So it's going to take a while for them to finalize the thing. For those of you who are not on Twitter every single day, getting these constant updates or these copy and paste updates, if it is John Heyman, he just keeps on pasting the same fucking article every single 5 hours, but they have not given up on Correa, and it must seem like it might seem like it's silent, but it is definitely not silent at this moment behind closed doors. So, as
I'm doing on the Twitter chat. Damn, I missed a really good. Speaking of, I could have been at the Leafs Blues game. This game was crazy. I'm missing a good game.
Missed a really good Rangers Canes game.
No, this Blue Leafs game was going it was like 5-0, and then they tied
this Rangers Canes game was good. The Rangers kept tying the game and then giving it right back like 20 minutes, and then they took over in the third period. It was great. For those of you who have some questions, you can ask us right now.
Again, this was a very last-minute stream. Again, you guys gave us the 1K. There really is not much to say. So, again, this is more just for you guys to thank you. And if you've got questions about future content, the Mets, life questions, I guess, we can answer a couple of them. I don't know if the other guys will hop on. I text them. We'll see if anybody else pops on. I doubt it. But, I hope – and speaking – I need Correa to sign. I'll be up in New York. I need that press conference. I need to meet him, dap him up. What do you got?
Did anyone mention the pics of – Twitter? Yeah, I saw something about that actually before the stream started. I can pop that up.
What?
He's on the merch, like he's on like one of the bookmarks on the merch store or whatever.
Frank's there. So, doubted. There's the old.
So we're seeing. I
know he's on MLB.com.
We're seeing about
He's on the MLB.com Mets player things, but I don't. Again, who cares? ESPN has him on the Mets, so again, waiting for that official.
And
Mets.
then we saw him on his Instagram.
Yep. With
an I Love New York shirt with his kid on his kid. Will there be another trade or free agent signing before spring training? Yeah, I think there will be. I think they add another bullpen arm. after trading a few pieces, if there is, you have about, like we've said before, it's like what, a 9-man bench pool right now.
Yep.
So that's like 30, you have 35-ish major league ready type of guys right now. And like, you got to move somebody because most of them, I will say that they do deserve to play every day. And it just makes no sense. Some of them are just like getting paid to play every day. Like Escobar is one of those examples. Like, you're not going to pay $10 million for somebody to go off the bench, especially when you can turn it into possibly 2 players. Dom Smith is another one. SNY has concerns about Keith's shoulders. This guy right next to me here, he doesn't like Keith Hernandez for some fucking reason.
Darling is better.
You live in another state. You don't see Keith Hernandez at all. So how do you know?
I know his cousin. I literally go to Springfield Cardinal games with his cousin.
You don't. You think you're this big shot guy with all these fucking connections.
I knew his connection.
You know nothing.
This is like his cousin.
You know absolutely nothing.
Brother. No, I'll bring my fucking. I'll call him right now. No, I actually don't want to call Ruben.
Escobar is great trade bait. I just think that like you're not going to move even in the DH position. You already have like
too many fat guys.
The Mets. If the Mets are going to go with a DH, they're not going to go with Escobar. I can tell you right now. They're going to trust into Mark Vientos, and we don't know if Daniel Vogelbach gets moved. We've just only talked about it. We don't know. We haven't really seen much. We have not really seen much on what.
I saw one thing about them moving Vogelbach. I think once the Correa news that first day came, I think Heyman put out an article. I think that was the only thing I think I've seen them move Vogelbach. But yeah.
Well, if you know what, if that happens, I'll just delete the damn channel.
No. If David Peterson wins the Cy Young, you got to say David Peterson is a Cy Young Award pitcher 100,000 times on this channel.
No.
That's an easy bet. You're not winning. You're not losing that bet. There's no way Peterson wins the Cy Young. No way.
Yeah. Okay. Sure.
In the words, where's Frank? Yo, Frank, say that in the chat. There's no way they lose to the Giants. No way.
Yeah, well, Frank has now become, and he's not in here to defend himself, so I can just. Frank has now just become like this big David Peterson fan because I hate him. So
because we both hate him.
You know, that's his thing. How about Trey Mancini? I would love Trey Mancini. I would 100% take Trey Mancini. 100%. Positional flexibility, extra power bat, but we did say that we did say about another even younger bat
who's better
in today's video.
Yeah, it was 10 times
that's better.
Yeah,
younger on a very big bargain contract.
Mm-hmm.
Trey Mancini is still available though. I'm kind of.
And now the Cubs and the Cubs are out of it with them signing Hosmer, and they were heavily linked to Mancini. So I'd probably. Why do I feel like
Smith got signed before Trey Mancini?
Yeah. I don't know. There's really not a team that makes sense for Mancini. Who needs a starting first base?
The White Sox might take him, to be honest.
They have Andrew Vaughn. That's why they traded Jose Abreu. They trust the kid.
They have a DH.
Eloy.
Gavin Sheets
or Eloy? No, Eloy's their DH, but now with Benintendi left.
Do you think McNeil will stay a Met after the 2 years before free agency? I mean, I would trade him right now.
He was traded if you ask me and him, he was gone 2 years ago. What are you talking about? No. Oh, no. That's no good.
I don't think it's
He'll
hard
be
to say.
He'll be here.
He'll get a team. He'll probably take a team-friendly deal.
Take an
Ozzie act like he's the nice guy, but he's not. He's the devil. Trey Carson, no.
No.
It's crazy how two people asked about that.
Two people asked about this. No.
Yeah, I'm not.
Let him go to the Phillies.
How much with how much this team actually values this clubhouse chemistry crap.
Good question. No, it's not. It's not. This guy's
It's
guy
just
can
not
rot
going to
now.
happen.
Yeah, the guy can rot. No, you know where Trevor Bauer.
To be honest,
should go?
I mean, I don't really care about the clubhouse chemistry. I mean, like, you know, the '86 Mets freaking hated each other. They won it all, but
they want cocaine.
like, but I will
want-
say one thing that I don't want a distraction. That's it.
No.
I don't want a distraction from winning it all. Like that's stupid. Like there's just no reason to have some kind of fucking distraction. That's Wilpon type of stuff. Like that's just dumb.
There's two places he would fit perfectly.
Like this is not,
Philly.
you know what I mean? Like it's not the time to have one of those, you know, sex toy in the locker room type of pieces where, you know, it can't be happening. It just can't be happening. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
No more drama. Don't add to the drama.
Would you? There's two places.
Are you overstepping me?
Yes. Yes. There's two places he'll be. With the Phillies as their fifth starter or with the Long Island Ducks. That's where he belongs. Darren Ruff, 5 years, $500 million. I think, well, Rosenthal just said it's going to be a completely different deal, so who knows? We don't know what the hell is going on. And that's why it's taking.
Rosenthal's been kind of inaccurate recently, though.
He has been, but who knows? Okay, it could. I still think it might be 9 years, 2 something. I can see that. I still think 10 years, 300 even. Make 30 million. He gets a higher AV, 7th year opt out. Something simple like that. But we'll see. I hope the Ducks don't get him. But
deferred money or less years. I mean, I think they'll go like either 8 or 10.
I could see him. And Diaz got deferred money, so I wouldn't be surprised if he gets deferred money too. I mean, the Nationals are paying.
Oh, because they're both Puerto Rican.
Bonilla's not.
Wow.
You know.
Wow. Wow.
What are you talking
wow.
about?
We only made it to 1,000. Unreal.
Hey,
fuck you.
Hey.
Awful person. You're terrible. I think it is the same. It is still the same contract, but he has to play. Get up.
Yeah. I mean, I hope again for his. I don't know. I just want the player. I don't really care what the number is at this point. Just get the player on the lineup on opening day. I don't really care 8 years from now.
Who are your top 3 MLB shortstops?
Who you going first?
You take it. I don't care. I don't really care. I don't really pay attention to anyone else.
Trey, Correa, Lindor. In that order. But now Correa's a third baseman. But if he's staying at shortstop, Correa's 2, Lindor 3. If he's not, if he's a third baseman now, Tatis 3. Lindor
let's say, let's say Tatis, Jose Iglesias, and Lindor for no reason.
The fuck up, Jose Iglesias.
I don't really pay attention to like 100% like every. See, this is I can't stand it. Like, you know, you do your list, like whatever. I like if someone is like one guy is in one position, I'm okay with it. Like I don't care. Like there's an argument for everyone, but like if people just like
you have to be perfect.
It's the nitpicking and the constant like just like overbearing of just like, okay, well, this guy had a bad.
It's like, but his WRC plus is higher. So
No. It's not that. It's just the constant like the micro watching. It's like, okay, this guy has a bad week. Well, he's not even in the top 7 no more.
Okay. Hold time out.
You made a top 26.
You made a bi-monthly list of the top 10 in each position. You're top 30. You did the exact thing.
Yeah, I know, but people do it every 7 hours.
Well, yeah.
It's like
the offseason. We got nothing else to do. I mean, yeah, Tatis isn't a center fielder now. That's true. He's not playing outfield. Okay,
it just gets tired after a while. At this point,
completely off topic, but about the Padres, the fact that they're trying to get Brian Reynolds too, like, where are they? What prospects? Jackson Merrill? Like, you gonna trade Grisham back? Like, I don't know. Who pitches on opening day? Justin Verlander. So I think
Kodai Senga.
I think it's Verlander. Should be Scherzer, but it's probably gonna be Verlander.
I'd say we should go over steamer projections, but
shut your mouth. We're not doing steamer.
But that's pretty much just like reading off the phone book.
Exactly. Hate steamer, but
I mean that's basically what people say about the NFL draft, and it works. So
does it though? The Raiders are not good at that. They look at steamer projection.
no, I mean, just as. Will you stop bringing up my team every fucking 5 minutes? I'm talking about as an entertainment standpoint. The NFL draft's kind of lit. Like, there's memes everywhere. You know. David Peterson on opening day. Yeah, that would be.
I mean, hell, Tyler
measures.
McGill has an opening day start. Anything can fucking happen.
Well, I mean, our aces were both out, and what you were gonna put Carlos Carrasco out there?
No, Taiwan Walker, bro. If I had Taiwan Walker to get the opening day start kind of disappointed. All right, chat. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, chat. We're gonna do it over under. Chat, since you got 47 people here, I need you to get the you're gonna say over under. Jacob deGrom makes 12 starts with the Texas Rangers. We going over or you going under? Let us know in the comment section. What do you guys think? Over or under? Jacob deGrom 12 starts.
Oh, I wonder what the answers are gonna be. You could literally climb into the mentality of any Mets fan. Well, deGrom hurt me, so under.
Bet the under. Here we go. Put your money where your mouth is. Frank going, a couple overs. Huh? Okay. Let's trade for Jose Barrios.
For those of you in here, we got quite a few people in here. I mean, I don't know why.
I don't know why you watch a Rhino.
Like the stream. That'd be greatly appreciated. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. Just because we hit 1,000 doesn't mean we don't need to hit even more.
Exactly. Oh, I could have made a really bad joke there, but I caught it.
Oh yeah, I almost made a bad joke today in front of my mom, but I stopped myself. I got to talk about that. I gotta tell you about that. She's probably watching right now. Hi, Mom.
Hi, Mom. So maybe we'll do a bowl predict. Maybe we gotta do that. Maybe we'll bulk record that. Maybe we'll do like a bowl predictions video because I have an idea. Yeah, because I kind of we have that bet going on.
Bold predictions video.
Prediction. Yeah, we'll do that
before opening day.
I'll be on this will probably be the last stream for a while in this setup for at least a month, and then we'll have I don't know where the hell my setup's gonna be in the next week or two. So yeah. What else? You can
Maybe Mom would have. No, it just wasn't right.
Oh man, let's check Twitter. Anything breaking on Twitter? Let's see. Anything?
There's like an unwritten rule of just like no.
Nothing really. Daniel Jones is going to the playoffs. Yes, sir, baby. Going Super Bowl.
Daniel Snow.
Daniel Dubs, baby. Daniel White Vanilla Vic. Gotta love him.
This Brian Sabian guy that the Yankees brought in. Yeah. Wasn't he up for he was in consideration for the Mets president job, right?
He got all pissed off. No, he wasn't, because then he got pissed off that he wasn't involved in the things.
So he
was all butthurt. Yeah, he was all butthurt that like, oh, you guys don't want to give me an interview or any consideration. I'll go be Brian Cashman's yes man. Yeah, okay, bud. Go trade for Frankie Montas again. See,
Frankie Montas is going to be good. So
is he? Or he was just always bad? He's not that good.
Yes, because the boys from Oakland always persevere.
Bassett and Manaea were better than him, but everyone's like, oh, Montas, he sucks.
They're all pretty good.
Nah. Let's see, we got a half-hour mark.
They're all good pitchers.
Wait, you want to play a game?
Play a game?
Yeah, go like
what is this? What is this? Just like a fucking...
Dude, go back to our roots. And Mets Weekly Live, playing a game. Guess who or some shit? I don't know. It's like we could go through Claw Dog and I guess McFarland. I guess we can talk about the lefties exchanging. Yeah,
TJ McFarland. We talked about him in a video like during the season of like guys they should claim.
Yeah.
So listen, he was good. He was good like 2 years, like what was it, like 2 years ago, and then 21. He kind of just like completely flopped in St. Louis and just kind of didn't pitch for the rest of the year when he was DFA'd. But he's a big sinker slider guy, so it's a Hefner arm. So see what you can do. It's a spring invite. Can't hurt to add another lefty. They lost the great Alex Claudio, who I kind of liked, but because he's got the funk and the ground balls in him. But so does TJ McFarland. He can induce them grounders. So
And
maybe
he's
we
not
can.
that. I thought he was older than he was. He's only 33. Not as old as I thought he was. He was like 36.
That's too old.
No, he's 33. It's like I thought he was 36.
Too old. Too old.
Nah. We got enough young guys. We were like Mets fan. They took your advice and then they already cut him. They said, enough of these young guys. We gotta get older. William Woods, get him out of here. DFA him real quick.
Well, the DFA him. No one's picked him up yet, so we can probably bring him back for spring.
Yeah, we haven't seen anybody claim him.
Because that's the rules, GM.
I know what the
loser.
Okay. Jacob
DeGrom is incentivized by.
Dude, he sucks against American League West pitching. The dude's gonna turn into freaking Chris Martin. Not Chris Martin.
Yeah. Okay. Well, here's the thing.
He'll turn into
Your
Zach
narratives
Davies.
suck. Your narratives suck. He's still the best pitcher in baseball. Your narratives suck.
No.
Your narratives suck. That's what I'm saying.
Have you looked at his numbers versus American League West? They're boo. They're like 70.
Shut up.
60 RA against the American League. American League West.
The hell.
Got to play them 30 times this year. Guys gonna get killed.
Shut up.
Dude, J-Rod's gonna be taking him deep all the time. J-Rod gonna be making him his son.
No one cares.
Yeah,
no one cares.
Why are you getting so upset?
He's
not on your team anymore.
But it's just like, no one cares.
Oh no.
Like as long as he's healthy, he's gonna be fine.
Is he though?
If he re-signed with the Mets, you would be saying otherwise. Like this is the same game. This is the same game that Mets fans play. Okay. Right. They get hurt because we've been hurt a lot, and that's how it is. What?
The facts do not lie. Dude's poo.
I'm the one who cares. I'm the one who cares.
The dude is poo. Well, no,
but I'm the one who cares about this.
Well, no,
I'm the one who cares about this, but this dude just fucking researches a tweet from like what 5 years, what 4 months ago.
Yeah, from literally this season. The dude sucks against the American League West. Have fun. Barbecue's good though. Good barbecue. Should have went to Kansas City though. If you want a good barbecue, you should have went to Kansas City.
Fix your goddamn camera quality, and then we can talk.
Nah, it's more work for you.
Fucking loser.
Over a 2.5 ERA. I think it's more 6. More relevant to play some ballpark. Hell, he has to play the A's, so he struggles and it's over.
Oh my god. Your criteria is immaculate. You know that?
It is. It's the best. I have the best
because it doesn't exist. Because it doesn't exist.
Yo, Justin Verlander has a 6 WARs, 18th among pitchers in 2021. Just tweet from Ryder. Just going through Twitter. Just popped up. Just interesting facts.
Great. Fantastic.
Seattle. I don't even know who that is. Yankees signed Rafael Ortega. He's hit a home run.
I have two Jacob bobbleheads. So do I. Actually,
I have Funko. That's about it. Will you stop? So what else? So yeah, anything else? There's literally nothing breaking. Jalen Brunson returns. Oh boy. That's about it. Literally, we are just scratching the bottom of the barrel. You want to talk about Parada, I guess? That's literally anything else we're talking about.
I mean, we could talk about Parada. He's going to start in Brooklyn, High A Brooklyn. That's pretty cool, right? He's not going to be in Low A with all the scrubs like Calvin Ziegler. And yeah, that's pretty much it. He's expected to be in Double A. What is it, by the end of the year or whatever?
Well, yeah,
so
we'll see how the kid
does. He's a little bit older than...
He's a college kid. So
he's older than Alvarez, right?
Yeah.
He's older than Alvarez, yeah.
I think he's 20. He's 20, I think? 21? He's a college kid, so he's 21.
He's 21.
Yeah.
21.
Got them college kids, man. Come on. But yeah, we'll see how it progresses. Again, worst case, we just ship Alvarez out at the deadline for Ohtani, and then Prada can just slide in because who knows at this point? Who's going to play catcher at this point? But
His
again,
development will probably be a lot quicker, so we'll see.
College kid compared to a 16-year-old Dominican or Venezuelan kid in Alvarez's case. So we'll see where he comes from. Alvarez already probably 30 facts.
When did you become Mets fans? The first year I remember watching is 2011, but it's probably around like 2010, 2009, the start of the Depression years. Why? Because I like torture and I hate myself. But no, I mean that was the first game I ever went to, first MLB game I ever went to, and that was just kind of like how it worked. I saw them play the Diamondbacks, Dylan G taking them out. Jason Bay hit 2 home runs in that game. That was pretty nice. Who else? I think Murphy played the outfield in that game. Remember Murphy, the outfielder? Daniel Murphy, the outfielder? Yeah. I don't really remember much from that game, but I also went to another one during that year, and that was the year that Prince Fielder popped off. And what? You always got a problem with everything. What is your problem?
It's just like you're horrible fucking storyteller. You're like, well, Dylan G was there.
All right. Well, okay. All right. You know what? Okay. You take the stage. You tell your story of how you became a Mets fan. I better hear a fucking harp start everything. I better hear sound effects. I better hear everything perfect about storytelling right now, because you talked a big game just right there, mister. I don't got time for your shit right now. Go.
I mean, I've already told this story. I told it in like a Mets Weekly episode last year.
Tell it again.
All right. So, in a far and away place called South Jersey, I grew up a Phillies fan. We made this clear, the Phillies fan joke. I was a Phillies fan since I was about 4, till I realized Philadelphia Phillies are mean, and Philadelphia, the whole city's ass. And I moved to New York. It was right in the year of 2006. Perfect year to move from Jersey to New York. Got my first black Carlos Beltran jersey, and
I don't like this story. This is boring.
But
Bro,
see, there's no stopping Prince Fielder.
Bro,
I watched Toby Stoner make an opening day, or not opening day start. I saw him make a big league start, and I was at that game against the Brewers, I think it was. Toby Stoner was making games.
I watched Rafael Montero. Okay.
Yeah, he's an MLB elite reliever. Anybody in the chat even know who Toby Stoner even is? Is anyone in the chat even knows who that man is?
I watched Jim Henderson pitch live. Okay.
I saw Anthony Recker. Shout out to Believe in Queens. I saw Anthony Recker give up a 450-foot shot off Ian Desmond off the Plaza in City Field. I was at that game. They lost like 15-2 that game.
2006 baseball was goated. Too bad the Mets couldn't finish the job that year.
It's okay.
Yeah, they choked. But Carlos Beltran is somehow like this legend. Meanwhile, Michael Conforto gets completely booed out of here when he has more World Series home runs than him.
But who's got a ring?
Whatever.
Somebody has a ring.
Whatever. Yeah, that he cheated for.
Hey, if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying. Again, I've said I would love the Mets that way. Dude, if the Mets had a cheating scandal and won a ring, you think I'd care?
I actually cried when Beltran struck out. Yeah, I was 4 when that happened, so I didn't really see much.
I had school the next night. I remember watching the beginning of the game, but then I had to go to bed, and I didn't have TV in my room. So I just woke up and saw the Mets lost. Then I went to school. My dad's like, oh, the Mets lost. Right.
So you didn't see it live, you fake fucking fan.
I was 6. I had to go to school the next day. It was like 11 o'clock. You saw the Grand Slam single? Nice. It was a pristine.
See, that's a good story.
That's a good
story.
That's a pretty
It's just story. Missing the harps. That's it.
You
just outclassed all of us.
Oh, God. Here we go. We're going 40 minutes. But, yeah. So, I guess what other random games have I been to? I went to the game where Jay Bruce hit a ball in the upper deck of the Coca-Cola corner of John Neese. I think that was probably the furthest homer I've seen. Is he hit it on top of the Coca-Cola corner, like over where that big glove is now? Like it landed over. It was a bomb. It was lefty. This stuff was crazy. I was sitting like down at third base line, like right as I see it down the line. So bomb.
I was at Wilmer Flores' 6-hit game.
I
in
was at
2016 against the Cubs.
This guy, again, Flores being the king of walk-offs. I went to 3 games where he's walked it off, but I've always left before it. I've been listening to Howie on the way home, and a walk-off. There's Flores, another walk-off hit.
Most of the Phillies fans I've argued with usually just embarrass themselves by them. Like,
they're Phillies fans, yeah. They don't really. And the best part is now,
but like,
they think they're actually going to do something this year. You're welcome. You had your 2015 Mets.
Dude, they went
welcome
to the
back
World
to mediocrity.
Series. They went to the World Series. We were a first round exit, all right?
Dude,
they have the privilege to do
run. This is just their 2015 run. Oh, they got to the National League Championship, to the World Series, and never going to get back. They're not that good. They got hot at the right time. They ain't going to do that shit again. The Braves imploded. Us imploded.
See, you're just setting up narratives that don't exist.
Well,
right
it's
now.
just the fact.
Okay?
Do you think
never
the Phillies,
know? Again,
you honestly believe the Phillies are going back to the World Series? No, they got lucky at the
I
right
think that
time.
they're going to the playoffs. Yes, I think they're going to the playoffs. Yes.
If Ollie Marmol realizes Ryan Helsley doesn't have it that night and actually pulls their fucking closer who's asked at the time and realizes,
hey, Ryan Helsley, the guy that you were actually arguing was better than Edwin Diaz. Yeah. You can't have it both ways, mister. I'm on your head.
No. But if Ollie Marmol actually realizes, hey, my closer doesn't have it today, I need to get somebody up and get him out of the game. The Phillies don't even get past the first round. They still lose that game. But Ollie Marmol's like, nope, let's have Helsley throw 50 pitches. You know, he doesn't have it, but let's just keep him out there.
He's not made for it. He's not made for it. Neither is Ollie Marmol. I mean,
the Phillies, they're not doing anything. I saw John. I was at John Main's.
And how about you tell your friend Nolan Arenado to not go like, what was he 0 for 18 in that fucking series?
You can't just go no. Goldie was ass too. Speaking of John Main,
Goldie was bad too. Your 2 top dogs there. Yeah. What is it? Tyler O'Neill sucked.
He was like he's not supposed to be the guy. He's fucking. There's like other guys. Not Contreras there. Speaking of what's it called?
Dingers though.
He does. Speaking of John Main, I was at John Main the second to last game of the year, like the complete game, 19 strikeout game against the Marlins. I was there at that game. I was in my 2007. John Main. I think it's 2007 or 2008. I'm gonna quote. I think it's 2008. Right before they choked. Imagine the Phillies had a 20. Oh God.
I don't think anybody will ever have.
That's never happened again.
A collapse like that ever again.
In a month.
Like.
Yeah. We did it over. At least our choke was over.
It wasn't even in a month. It was in half a month.
Exactly. Like, it's never gonna happen again.
There was 18 games left. They were up 7.5 games, and they just fucking melted. They just choked it away.
But yeah, fighting Phillies fans, like they have their brain capacity is a D battery. They're not intelligent. They throw batteries.
Phillies fans are a different type of New York passionate. Can I say? I mean, they're kind of like New York fans, but with like a more thicker and more.
No, they're like accent, New Yorkers. You know? We'll boo our players. They'll throw batteries at their players. There's the difference.
No, that's Boston.
We'll boo you.
That's Boston. Boston throws batteries at their players.
Well, no, Phillies fans threw batteries.
Oh no, Phillies fans throw shit, but batteries are Boston. Just to correct you there.
No, they threw the Philadelphia fans threw batteries at Santa Claus.
Wrong.
Yeah, look it up.
No, they booed Santa Claus.
No, they threw batteries at Santa. No, they threw batteries at Santa.
You're combining stories. You're combining stories.
Hold up. Don't make me have to pull you out.
Phillies was battery? No.
Yeah.
Boston was battery.
No, it was Philadelphia.
Boston.
The Philadelphia Eagles. It was the Eagles. It was Philly.
Eric Gagne. Eric Gagne. They threw. Didn't they throw like batteries? Yeah, they threw batteries at him.
What the hell was that shit?
Yeah, that was Boston.
Nah, Gagne never played for Boston. The hub. Wow. Oh, I thought you lied out for a second. Where's the hub?
Yeah.
Why do I, of course, in my Google searches now, throws batteries at Santa?
No, they booed Santa.
Eagles fans have weird tradition of throwing batteries at people when they win, and here's why. They throw batteries at these people.
I'm pretty. I mean, I'm seeing. What I'm seeing is it was Boston.
Well, don't put it past Philadelphia to steal something from Boston. They throw everything. They kill everybody. Snowballs, batteries.
They threw snowballs. Yeah. That was during a Eagles Raiders game. Another historic Raiders.
Of course,
Raiders are always involved in some historic, stupid shit.
Oh, nice. I didn't see the Delgado Pujols game. I saw it the other day. Bill Burr's Philly rant. Yeah, that's again Philadelphia. What do you expect? City of losers. Again, you see
Philly is Philly.
I love everyone calls the first game at Shea at Citi Field the Padres game. Technically, that's not correct. The first Met game at Citi Field. Technically, it's not correct because they did the exhibition game against Boston. I was there. That 2009 did an exhibition game against Boston. I was there. John Neese started. John Neese starts everything. Why do I feel like John Neese just starts everything? Dude, stop making your daily face. Come on, my guy.
Technically,
it's not.
I hate
correct.
people like you.
Well, I mean, technically, I'm wrong because they had a college game the day before. But the first actually.
I hate people like you. Just stop.
I do it to piss
I hate
you
people
off.
like you. Again,
I do it to piss you off.
Am I from New York or New Jersey? I'm from New York. Born and raised, but in upstate, so more whiter part.
You're from Canada at this point.
Yeah, guys, if you guys want to ask some personal, hard-hitting questions, now's your time.
Keep this in mind.
We'll be on here for 15 more minutes. Then we'll
just keep this in mind. We're both dumbasses, so keep it simple. We are very stupid. So if you're gonna ask a personal questions, keep it simple. I saw the legendary pinch hit.
I wish we could react to videos or do some stupid shit, but we can't really react to stuff on here that's baseball related. I'm pretty sure NFL and NBA is not.
They don't care. Yeah, they don't. They're like, oh yeah, build our game. MLB,
the MLB loves their revenue hogging. So
yeah. What else?
Mike Jacobs got his Delgado. He did get his Delgado.
He did. I was at the.
It's how Hampton got us David Wright.
Yes, sir. It's like, yeah, I saw what's it called. I was at the St. Louis comeback this year, which is pretty fun. Was there. What are the great games I've been to?
I am so sorry. That team sucked.
That team sucked. I'm sorry.
God. The 2021 team, Lindor was a highlight, and then Baez made it better later. But that team was so ass. That team sucked.
Well, I mean, you saw Brad. I mean, it depends. Did you see Brad Hand when he was there or no? Was that after or pre Brad Hand?
Dude, I mean, the team sucked. I mean, there was a lot of injuries, obviously, but when they were healthy, they sucked ass. They were just so bad.
That year, they had under contract Brad Hand and Jerry's Familia. Oh my God!
And then the Phillies did it the next year.
Would you date a Phillies fan or a Yankee fan? I think both of us can agree. There's a couple Yankee fans we would easily date. But I don't know. I kind of like the rivalry. I'd kind of like it.
Yeah, I don't care.
I don't care. I was at the game.
I like banter. So
spice it up a little bit. I was at the game.
You married a Dodger fan?
Oh, I'm sorry. They're not. Are they really Dodgers fans?
Here's the question. Yeah. Does that person you married, because
watch yourself, bud.
Dude, it's 11 o'clock at night at this point. All bets are off.
We're live.
Do they think that Utley's slide was dirty or not? That's the question. Was it dirty or not?
I was at the Cespedes postseason game against the Cubs, the blowout game. That one. That was fun. City Field was rock.
Where they just destroyed Alex Wood.
Just destroyed him, bro. It was awesome. What else? Hey, I've never
been to a playoff game.
I was at Dom Smith's walk-off, 2019 or 2021 or 19.
Where he gave us hope.
We gave us hope in the last game of the year. We sent us home happy. I would never date somebody from the Bronx. I mean,
has anyone ever married? Has anyone ever married an Oakland A's fan? My mom did. My dad's
That's a
an Oakland
fact.
A's fan.
And I'll test out the Royals theory soon. So I'll test that one out for you. See if they actually exist. They're kind of like what's the joke? They're kind of like what's the hockey joke? Panthers fans. They're like do they exist? I'll figure that out. You saw the Expos in Puerto Rico. Nice. The Expos right.
Puerto Rico.
Dude, where's Frank when you need it, bro? Frank would have got Frank can tell you all about those games. She went to LA as a bandwagon. That's a trade. That's what you gotta do, Chris. We'd be like, okay, you can be it, but I get privilege on the kids.
Kids will be Mets.
Multiple kids, and then you can split them up. But the first
if
one,
she thinks the shy was clean, that causes for divorce. Absolutely, absolutely, 100%. You send the fucking papers there immediately. Get an overnight lawyer and send them over immediately.
They get us out of this relationship real quick. What else? What are the games I went to? I'll remember this one.
Teams to watch your minor league teams.
Yes, sir.
This guy right next to him. Yeah, there you go.
I went to 6 different minor league parks this year. Springfield.
I have a pick with the Pedro Feliciano. All right, but yeah, nice. That was sad. That was just out of nowhere. Feliciano. It was nuts. That was.
I got a picture. Here, you want to see me piss the chat off? I got a picture with Aaron Heilman.
Dude. You might as well just like get a picture with like just go over to spring training, get a picture with Fred and Jeff, just chill with them.
I got his autograph. I got Fred's autograph. I don't have Jeff. I got Fred's autograph. I saw him coming out of BMW.
Oh well, Jeff doesn't know how to interact with people. They have to program to do that.
I've seen Fred before. I haven't seen Jeff. Fred came in as BMW.
Was that Andy Chavez walk-off drag squeeze? Whoo!
Oh, and I love how Mets Classics always play that fucking game. Like it's crazy. It's like now, hopefully, we have some updated.
No, Mets Classics spam the Bartolo Colon home run game.
Oh, I had that too. I don't have it anymore.
Jesus Christ. I mean, like, listen, I think Bartolo Colon's an asshole, but either way, it's like it was one play, it was one pitch. You got to show the whole fucking game.
But it's the most important homer.
Show the whole fucking game, like
when I was there, it was
Yankees
the drag bunt. The drag bunt was always on. The Delgado Beltran Pujols game, that one was always on. And the Phillies walk off, the Beltran walk off versus Philly.
I remember a good amount of time, like when I started watching the David Wright walk off against the Yankees was always on.
That one too, yeah. The David, yeah,
that was always on. Yeah,
have you been to
which is a good one. It's a classic. It's a good one.
I have not been to Somerset. I'm now in the Midwest, so I'm in the Texas, like Springfield, Tulsa, but
they don't show the Beltran "We're Going Home" one
as much. That's the one I always. That was on in like 2011.
Because like that's a rain delay filler because it's a long fucking game. Like
we can go home. Beltran, send us
guys
home.
In the chat. Let us know what's your favorite Mets classics. Your favorite Mets classics, because we all know that everyone here has sat through a fucking rain delay. Okay.
Have they done
any updates on Correa? Well, currently we've seen that the Mets are looking to obviously restructure it, and we saw some stuff about the MLB and MLBPA of how they have to approve it. But then our guy Michael Marino said that does not really have anything to do with the holdup. And then we've also saw some stuff from Ken Rosenthal where he expected to have some drastic change into the original contract that was 12 years, $315 million.
Supposedly Jack Curry just got the Yankees beat reporter just got hacked and he just tweeted out some fucking funny ass shit.
Oh God. We'll have to investigate afterwards. Do you see a similar?
Speaking of this, go for it. I have something I want to promote.
I think there's like different aspects to it. Like there's some things that you see in him and you don't. Like obviously the big spending, the determination of if you want a guy, he's gonna get him, and no one else is gonna compete with that. But as far as like personality and like how they do their business and how they're like represented by like the big dogs there, you know. I'd say that like it's different because I think I don't know. It's hard to say because I would like to say that George Steinbrenner, like towards the end, it was like kind of tough to work for him, but like Steve Cohen just started. Like I think, and also you can compare those, like, you know, those two different eras. You know, like the conditions of how the employees were treated. It's different now. So the terms are now 300. Yeah.
Hey, I'll take $12 million. I'll take that. I'll take that. What,
Listen, we're paying Bonilla for the next, what is it?
30 years.
So why not? I mean, what even would that be? What even would that AAV be?
I'm not doing that math. It's too late.
I am doing that math because I have a lucky calculator.
Well, good for you, bud. I got a Nerf dart. That's what I got.
That would be.
I got a Nerf dart.
What is it? That would be about 38,000 a year.
Hey, I would take that in a heartbeat.
So
his kids and his kids.
Let me just double check with.
Dude, everyone's getting all pissed off that Jack Curry got fucking.
Yes, that would be 38.1 thousand a year. That's poor people money.
Dude, just go look at your DMs and laugh your ass off. That shit's fucking funny.
Okay, but, hold on. What is?
Do not don't bring it on the screen. Just laugh your ass off.
Oh my god! Jesus Christ!
If you guys are wondering what we're laughing at, just
when Twitter is just undefeated, the internet, the freaking internet.
So, we'll stay on for another 5 minutes. If you guys have any other last-second questions or want to throw old Mets at us, because we are just good and full of Ronnie Paulino information, guys got 5 minutes.
You see this too? Here.
What now?
Random.
What happened now?
All right. Anyone remember Mo Vaughn? Anyone remember Mo Vaughn with the Mets?
He did.
Again, I was like,
he hit the top of the scoreboard
when it was a thing. But.
Yeah, Mets fan don't know ball. He only knows like 20.
I do know that he was huge with the Red Sox. The Mets gave all that money to him, and he just
he was literally huge.
He was round. He turned very round.
He was a
very round. For those of you who have not liked the stream, that would be greatly appreciated. Subscribe as well. We just hit 1,000 subscribers. We're on here. We're celebrating. We're happy, but we're continuing. We're probably going to have one more video out during the week, and then obviously Sunday there will be episode 4 of the podcast. And and then we'll just continue to go out throughout the week as we usually do. There was no podcast this week because I was very sick and also the lack of news, but we'll gather some stuff up and figure some stuff out. No questions, just congratulate. Thank you, Christopher. I do want to what's it called? I do eventually some like loyal viewers in here. I do want to give out some moderators because the chats seem to get a little crowded towards like our typical stuff, and then we also have our stupid ass spammers that come in here. So,
what? That's Frank's backup account.
Yeah.
If not,
would your ideal Correa deal be? I think the one they gave originally was fine. I don't care. We're scared about you 7 pussies.
We getting drunk. I mean, we might partake if it's 3-1.
I cannot legally be drunk.
He's a child.
I legally cannot be drunk. For another 4 weeks. So.
Yeah. So. I'm already
do the fucking math. Yeah, February 1st. That's my 21st.
I wasn't gonna do math, but okay. That's not my.
You just did a look. You're like,
I did it because I have a beverage of
no,
goodness.
fuck you. Children. Yeah, you old fuck. Send you to the nursing home. Where are you?
No, Frank, it's child.
Where are you?
I am an adult. I am a big boy. I don't wear. I
And
don't eat
Twitter
dino
existed in the 70s, 80s, and 90s. Yeah, I would have loved to see like the steroid era of baseball on Twitter. That would have been crazy.
Frank's in the nursing home. Nice. Oh, I love the chat.
Yeah, Frank's getting a little fucking old, man.
Dude, Frank saw. You know how old Frank is? He saw Frank Thomas, the white one, play with the Mets.
White one? There's a white Frank Thomas?
Yeah, look it up. There's a
white
Frank.
The guy from the Mets. He's like 92 now. He was at Old Timers Day. That's right.
Yo, Frank watched him in his prime. Bro. That's crazy. And think about it.
You're already there. Well, we need to send you to an even Yeah, I've seen Kingdom in person. Kingdom was an asshole.
I met
Kingman.
He's
An asshole.
He's okay.
There's some stories about Kingman and his teammates.
I saw Socha in Chicago. Dude, speaking of, you want to know somebody who fell off the face of the earth? Where the hell is Sammy Sosa? Dude, that man went hiding.
Yeah, that guy's just disappeared. Yeah, he's disappeared.
That man is gone.
Yeah, but, I don't know.
We're at the hour mark. So
I mean, as for the Mets, with the Old Timers Day, it was nice to see them rekindle the link between a lot of the Mets legends, because a lot of them were kind of just tossed out the door.
Keyword
Mets,
being
yeah,
alumni.
There you go. Alumni. Mets alumni. Yeah.
Ain't no fucking legends.
But yeah.
I think Frank is. I'm 38.
Y'all think Frank is on? Frank's like 87.
Frank is like 700,942,369,000.
We've added to his age every single day.
We don't know how old Frank is. He's just.
I saw Yogi Berra in Old Timers Day a few times.
Noise. I got you, B. Chris.
Yeah, we have an older audience here. We do have an older audience here.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, think about it. Young kids are on Twitter. They know what's haps. We gotta provide for the elders.
What's haps?
They know the haps. You know what I mean?
38 is old. Yeah, I mean, to him, it's old.
If 38's old, then Evan Longoria is a dinosaur at this point. Speaking of,
38.
One last thing. Okay, one last Met thing. Think about that. We'll end with this. Darren Ruff is getting paid $3.5 million for 1 year. Evan Longoria just signed for 1 year, $4 million. Think about who you'd rather have on your team right now. Let that sink.
Darren Ruff.
Shut up.
Longoria's best days were in the minors with the Hudson Valley Renegades, right?
Shut your mouth.
But Darren Ruff is a KBO legend.
Shut up.
No, I would have loved to have Evan Longoria as a bench piece, but what is David Ref? I wish we could answer that, man. I really wish. You young kids with your bobbleheads, loud music, and hula hoops.
It's a garden gnome. It's not a bobblehead. It's a garden
gnome. Kids with their hipping and their popping,
with their hippity hop music and their shorts. Like, come on.
Damn, we have a lot of old people here. Jeez.
We appreciate it. Again, we're here.
Sorry that we're speaking so loud. I don't want to disrupt your hearing.
Shut up. Again, this is a Frank. This is all Frank. This is all because of Frank. They're here to see it. They're amazed that they see a person of their age succeeding. So we appreciate all of you. We do appreciate all of you.
Oh my God! Sorry. When I see an opportunity, the jokes just keep flowing out.
Remember, he's a child here, so he doesn't know. Sam
Sports Shop. Great alliteration. I love that. Thank you, man. Really appreciate it.
I've got my ear horn, Sonny.
Sonny. That's great. That's great. I love that.
Over under Darren Ruff starts this year.
I don't even think he makes it to spring training at this point.
Honestly, you want to be honest? He's probably your everyday first baseman in June.
Because they trade Alonso for Ohtani? Yeah.
No, No, I'm not making that joke. No. Nope. Just thought about what happened last year. Not making that joke. Nope.
Pete's never hurt, though.
He better not. Not making that joke.
Pete's never hurt, though. Yeah, I don't blame you. I mean, towards this part of the night, I'm an awful human being.
Yeah, we gotta get off now. This is late time. This is when we start saying the dumb shit.
All I can say is that, like, if Darren Ruff is here, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if he still is here, because, like, that's just how it is, because life sucks. But if he is on your opening day roster, you have a massive fucking problem. You have a massive problem.
He's gonna kill left-handed pitching. Think about it. Last year was his Lindor year. He's gonna have a monster second year in New York.
Lindor year. The guy had like 30 plate appearances, and he knew on Correa. Well, currently, it looks like, I mean, we got an estimate from what, John Heyman or Ken Rosenthal. Within the next 10 days, there's going to be a resolution.
Nobody knows anything. Like, just waiting for that passing notification. That's the best.
Dad used to say how embarrassing it was to watch a strikeout in T-ball. I mean, if you're striking out in T-ball,
but that'd be you.
I'm sorry. Okay,
that'd be you.
Okay, there's no. I don't shame people. Yes, I do. But
yes, you do.
If you strike out on T-ball, you deserve to get bullied. You deserve to get bullied. I'm sorry. Like, that's. I can't. Like, again, brutal honesty, full on brutal honesty. You deserve to get bullied if you strike out in T-ball. You know what I mean?
We're monetized now.
Do you?
So good.
We're not monetized yet.
Well, we're getting there.
All right. So, final question: do you refrigerate your ketchup? Yes or no?
Of course, always.
Okay. It usually goes either way. Like, I don't. Okay,
another thing. Do you
chat? You refrigerate your ketchup? No.
Yeah, I got one best for chat. Do you have like a butter dish where you leave butter outside the fridge, so when you make a piece of toast, it's nice and soft to cut and spread it? Or do you stick keep it in the fridge all times?
All I heard was mumbling. I wasn't even listening.
Of course not. Could Wyatt Young get called
up? Young get called up? I love Wyatt Young. He's a Tony Kemp style player. I mean,
job. Tony
he got. Did you see that diving play that he got on the MLB YouTube channel?
Not gonna say it. Nope. Not gonna say. Not gonna say. Not gonna say it.
Do you refrigerate your unopened ketchup? That's the. Because he's short? No, because he slaps the ball around like a big schlong. That's it.
Always the unopened ketchup.
Heightism.
That's where the weird way.
No heightism. Add it to the list.
So, all right, we gotta get off before we say something.
I think we're gonna hop off here before we say something fucking stupid. Once again, thank you guys for 1,000 subscribers. It really means a lot. More continuing.
One more? What do you mean one more? You got one more question, old man?
What?
I don't know. Frank said one more. I don't know about one more. I don't know
what the hell does he want?
I don't know. Do you think Wright's coming back as a coach?
Want?
Maybe. I don't know. He's sitting at his office job right now. I don't know. He's bored. Yo, this is facts. That kid Carson.
Wait, what do you do?
You don't even know who that is. He doesn't even know who that is, Frank. He don't know.
Bray Wyatt tweet about Derek. I mean, what do I have to say? My final goodbye to Derek Carr on this stream right now?
No, I'll tell when we get off stream. You're not gonna care, but it was pretty funny. But we'll talk about it. Okay,
so we're gonna hop off here. Once again, guys, thank you so much for 1,000 subscribers. There's means the world to us to keep continuing and growing, and hopefully continue to do this for a long time, talking about the team that we love, being passionate, screaming about utter nonsense, and for some reason people are listening to it, being full on brutally honest, not just telling you what you want to hear, just full on telling you how it is. There's a thank you from Frank in the chat. I think Tony's out partying in LA.
Yeah.
But thank you from me. If you want to say thank you in your Rhino fucking language, I don't know.
You guys are all welcome for me being the star. You're appreciative, and yeah, thank you.
All right, you suck. Okay. Another video coming out this week. If you guys have not seen our video that dropped today, it was 3 potential trade packages that were constructed by the guy to my right on the screen for Liam Hendricks.
And we already got Matt Allen supporters in the comment section. So it's already great.
Yeah, Matt Allen. Okay. All talk, no action with that man. But other than that, we might have another video on Friday. Don't know yet.
I'll be in New York. I don't know.
But we will have episode 4 of the podcast on Sunday. Follow us on TikTok. We do have a new Twitter that I'll probably plug in a few days because we had an old one.
And someone got banned.
Yeah, and then I got banned and it linked it to me and whatever. Okay. But other than that, follow us on TikToks. All those links are in the description. Follow us all individually from me, Andrew, Tony, Frank, all 4 of us at Mets Weekly. Thank you guys so much for 1,000 subscribers. Once again, it is greatly appreciated. And we're going to just keep going and going and going until every single person in this world, at least every Mets fan, is subscribed to this channel. So for those of you who came to the stream, for those of you watching on playback, thank you so much. We will see you guys next time. LFGM, let's hope that this Carlos Correa stuff comes through in this next week. Peace out, guys. We'll see you guys next time.